Question 6, we are given f of x, which is sine 2x, and g of x, which is cos x plus 45 between minus 90 and 180. For question A, they want us to sketch the graph of f and g on the same set of x's below. Label all the intercepts with the x-axis and the turning points and the endpoints. So the basic way to do this would be for you to just put in the different values in your calculator and see what they give you back. Another way you can do it is consider the original graphs of these and look at how they have changed. So let's start with then our sine graph. Okay, our sine graph would go like this, but it does this over a period from 360, that's 180, that's 0, that's 90, and that's 270. Now, when we have our sine of 2x, it means that we have then decreased the period. So it goes on for a short amount of period. So that means that this value of 90 would then be where we find our maximum. Will not be at 90 anymore, but will be at 45, right? And that means for our new graph, we're going to have something like this, cutting there, because now that 80 should be now at 0, and then the 270, if you divide by 2, is 135, and should look like this, and the same would happen on the other side up until 190. So we're saying what? We have then a point here for our sine graph, a point there, 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 and a point there. And we can just draw our graph. We have our x-intercepts. We can clearly see our x-intercepts. We can clearly see our y-intercepts there. So you can just kind of dot them down, write them, because they want us to label the intercepts. That's an x-intercept at 90 and 0 here. That is an x and a y-intercept at 0 and 0 there. That is an x-intercept at minus 90 and 0 there, and another one at 80 and 0 there. Then we look at our cross graph. Originally, our cross graph goes like this, where this is at 360, that one is at 270. Actually, that is not 270, because this is, okay, so this is 270, sorry. That is 270, that is 180, and that then is 90 degree. So when we have a plus 45, the plus 45 means a shift to the left by 45 degrees. So literally everything here is going to move back by 45. So this point that used to be at 90 minus 45 would then now be at 45, just cutting through there. And same here, that was what at 180 is now at 135, because we're going to say minus 45. So at 145, that's where we're now going to have our maximum. So everything is going to shift to the left by 45 degrees. So we're going to have, let's use a different color. Let's see if we can get a different color here. Let's use green. There we go. Okay, so we have for our sine graph, okay, let's not use green because we have green on the graph. Purple is too much. Let's use the orange. Yes, orange looks good. So here we're gonna have a value there at 45. We're going to have a value there at what else? You said, okay, we were passing here, now it's at 135 instead of being at 180. So then we will have a point at 135 at the bottom here. Right. Then these values here, you would actually have to use the calculators to find your y-intercept is at 0 and 0.7. You would have to use your calculators to calculate those values there, and we will have the same value here at minus 90 and 0.7. So the graph goes like this, that, that. So that's our graph. That is our two graphs over there.